Testing the mic. Testing the mic. We're okay. We're on. Playing something a little different today. If you come to the stream, you'll see just how bad I am at Magic the Gathering. Let's go ahead. What is Wednesday Brawl? That one. Is this illegal? Is this an illegal deck for this? You know what? Let's just play. Let's just play a match. Attack with 30 creatures, cast 20 creature spells. If that's the case, we may want to do our green deck. I don't want to fiddle around with this anyway. People are in the chat. Let me know if the audio's off, if it's music's too loud. Or if there's an echo. I'm not wearing headphones. My mic might pick it up. Bad hand. Oh, this is not much better, but we have to go with it. Oh no, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Ah, legendary enchantment creature. That is a good one. Let's get rid of that. All right. Anybody in the chat? Anybody in the chat? We got one viewer. That's all right. The audio might be a little loud. Turn that down a little bit. Whoa, what's that? What is that? Add 1 mana of any color. If you control a creature with power 4 or greater, add 2 mana. Ugh. Target creature. I want to get rid of that. My creature, that creature, get rid of that. Can't let him get in that much mana going. I got reach. Whenever it blocks a creature with flying. Okay. Get rid of that. No. Can't have them building that much of a mana pool before me. Bad news. Ooh. Oh, that's a good card. What is this? Migratory. Oh, I'm not great with mutate yet. What's mana cost? Put it under your target non-human creature. They mutate into the creature on top, plus all the abilities under it. I want to mutate that bad boy. Let's see. So what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? This guy right here. Over. Boom. 3/4 with reach. With reach, whenever this creature mutates, whenever Migratory Greathorn blocks a creature with flying, good one. See, I'm trying to work out what's working and what's not working with this particular deck. Working all right so far. I need to get some more of those reach spiders. That's a good one to mutate. Ooh, a saga card. He's discarding that. Okay. Oh, we did. Oh, okay. Well, I gotta win. Hooray for me! Does that mean my deck is working? Blam. Let's edit that deck. I almost want to build this around that reach spider and these guys, because that is incredible. That was a good combo, and I liked that. And I like reach. Oh, see, like this guy, it's not that helpful. Snare spinner. Well, the nice thing about this is I can put those in there and actually craft the cards. Because I've got craftables here, which is way easier than in person. I liked that. Greenwood Sentinel. I like those. Let's take that out. You cast a spell that targets a creature. And that's okay, but Nissa Planeswalker. I do have Nissa. You know, some of these are just like, it's a good card on its own. I don't know how well it's actually going to work with the rest. Migratory Great Corn. Let's look at some mutates. What do we got that mutates? Like, look at that guy. Look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it onto the battlefield. If you don't put it on the battlefield, you can put it in your hand. But that's green-blue. I don't want to splash blue. Great Mothra's Cocoon. I like Mothra's Cocoon. There's a few people in the chat. Right now, the current expansion of Magic the Gathering has a little bit of a Godzilla crossover. The Godzilla cards are just a aesthetic adaptation of existing cards. So you can see right here, the actual name is Mysterious Egg, and they've just made it. I like the Mysterious Egg, but I need more of these guys. But here's the problem. I don't have enough green mutations. Maybe I want to do a green-blue deck. Because that's... I don't have anything that can really... I can mutate him without paying the black. Loser for playing Who Shakes the World. No doubt. No doubt I am. How's it going, Finn? I hope you're doing well. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna do a blue-green deck because I really like the ugly reach spiders. Like, look at that. So let's. That's a. I think that's a mythic rare. So I can't do that, but we can craft. Finish that. I think I'm going to take out Nissa. Let's splash blue. We can just suggest lands. Although do I have any blue-green or green black. Splash black, blue black, blue black, and whoop. Oh God, what is the M19 forest? Kidding me? And M19 forest. If there's anything I can say about this game and client is that the music is nice. Aaliyah, hi, welcome. There's a few people in the chat. Anybody have any questions about their assignments or just wanting to watch me be bad at Magic the Gathering? Let's get rid of that. And let's look for mutate. Mutate. Oh, look at that. That guy is awesome. Oof. I like him. Let's craft that. Let's do it. Craft that. All right. I've got way too many cards. Let's get rid of him. Spider. Let's look for spiders. I think that's what we want. Reach, spider, mutate. That's it. That's all I got. Oh no. Reach. I need better cards. Which game is this? This is Magic the Gathering Arena. Magic the Gathering is a card game, a collectible card game that got started in the early 90s. I spent way too much time and money playing it when I was a kid. And now this client is available online for free. It's a free-to-play game. It's just a collectible card game. You build decks, and with this you can both buy and win packs to get new cards. The nice thing about the online client is, unlike in real life, you can actually craft cards. You can get these tokens here to craft cards that you need for your deck. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I've played it off and on pretty much since I was like 12 years old. So I don't know if anybody has any experience in playing Magic the Gathering. Oh, I need to ditch 6 cards out of this. Questing Beast or Aggressive Mammoth. Now, the thing I like about the Aggressive Mammoth is that is a good mutation card. The 8/8, the trample, other creatures you control gain trample. That feels like a really good card and more synergistic maybe than Questing Beast. Although, man, look at all of those abilities. Let's get rid of Prized Unicorn. Whenever you cast a spell that targets the Gnarlback Rhino, we may be able to get rid of. We're just trying to reduce some. Let's get rid of that. That doesn't really work with this. Let's Death Touch for a 2/2. I don't know. Death Touch means that if it creates damage to a creature, it will kill it no matter what. That's a good ability, but it doesn't really work with this deck. I'm a little concerned about balance here because a lot of my lower ones are not creatures. Let's get rid of this. I'm a little concerned about balance here, but that might work in my favor. I got a couple of good mutation cards. Let's rename it to Forest's Mutation. Let's use that. Let's test it out. This is another thing. You can gain experience and gold by doing daily quests. So this is related to creatures. 20 creature spells, attack with 30 creatures. If I complete that, I get coins. I can then spend those coins on packs. I can also spend actual money, though I have not done that yet. Although, I'm not going to lie, it's probably going to happen sooner rather than later. But 1,000 coins, you get a free pack. And here you can see if you buy more packs, you get these cool Godzilla card styles, which I'm really interested in. Here you can see the active expansions, and then back here, these are older expansions that are no longer available in standard play because they don't want to throw off the balance of the game with you. There's expanded play, which you can play with anything, but it's just a way to keep people buying new cards. Magic the Gathering is like a free-to-play game before free-to-play games were on apps. Like, you had to keep buying decks and buying cards to see what you would get. Oh, this is a bad hand. See, this is what I'm concerned about with this deck, is that all of my creatures might be a little too expensive, and therefore it's difficult to get the deck moving. You want at least 3 lands in an opening hand. I think that's going to be my discard. And then let's see, at 3 mana, you're only allowed to put out 1 mana card per round, which means that's going to take at least 3 turns to get it onto the playing field. Right now, I'm just waiting on my opponent to make up his mind. I need more mutation cards. This is the downside of playing online games, right? I may be playing somebody with bad internet. Hey, there's a noise. What happened? Do I get to go? Maybe my internet is the problem. That might be it. Yes, actually, Aaliyah, it is comparable to Pokemon. It's the same type of game. Magic the Gathering predates Pokemon, but they did create a Pokemon trading card game that sort of functioned a little bit like Magic. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is another one that was kind of trying to replicate the success of the Pokemon trading card game. The Magic the Gathering card game started in the very early 90s. I started playing... Hey, Yilin. Good afternoon. When would... I think I started playing in the Invasion cycle, seriously. Which would have been probably in the late 90s. Yeah, Invasion was 2000, so I was 15. Well, I won another match without playing anything. They must have been having some issues with their internet. So, gotta win. Win's a win. You can get experience points for building up wins. See, I got some coins. I got some experience. There's sort of an experience track. You can pay to unlock this track right here. You can see I'm level 6. I'd get a free pack when I got to level 8. I got a mastery orb, which is something you can use. There's tokens to enter into tournaments and stuff. But right now I'm just playing for fun. Let's see if we can get a match with somebody that's willing to stick out the whole thing. I've won by forfeit twice. Obviously, I'm so intimidating with my cobbled together deck after playing for like a week. Sage Dungeon. You know, he's serious because he's got numbers in his name. His or her. Let's go. Let's do it. Is my internet just not working well enough for this? Here's a question for the chat room. Are you guys dealing with internet issues at home? Because I feel like the last 2 weeks I've had the worst internet speeds. I downloaded Call of Duty Warzone, which is nearly 100 gigs. It took me 3 days. Aaliyah, a three-headed dog. You're going to find that a lot of fantasy because of the Greek myth of Cerberus. In Greek mythology, Cerberus was a giant three-headed dog that guarded the gates of Hades, the underworld. So, say for instance, the Harry Potter dog is guarding the gate to towards the Chamber of Secrets. So it's a reference because it's a gate that goes down underground. So you'd find that in a lot of fantasy. Yeah, it's a pretty common fantasy trope, the multi-headed dog. In I believe Jason and the Argonauts, one of my favorite movies growing up, there was a two-headed dog, and it had nothing. It was supposed to be a three-headed dog, but the two-headed dog was easier to animate. There's less heads to deal with. I really think that my internet is causing issues. Either that or everybody who's playing right now is just taking their sweet time. I may have to play something else. I don't know. I really wanted to play some Magic today, but... Okay, here we go. Opponent goes first. All right, we got my Greenwood Sentinels. I got at least one green mana. Let's keep that hand. Xfinity. I do? They're offering a free upgrade? A server problem. The speed is good. I've actually heard of worldwide PlayStation 4 slowdowns because of the increased traffic. But what Aaliyah's saying is true. I need to call Xfinity. Give me an upgrade. I'm fairly certain I pay for pretty good internet. I have no idea. I don't know much about it. Come on. Come on, opponents. Let's do this. This is spelling doom for me wanting to stream something like Warzone or Valorant. Valorant is a new a new shooter that's in beta. I got my beta key a couple nights ago. I've only managed to play a couple of rounds. Ah, come on, guys. I mean, at least I'm getting experience for this. This is a bummer. I mean, I'm not going to turn down. I'm not going to turn down free experience, but I would like to play. This is a new deck. I want to try it out. But I haven't played Warzone yet. Yeah, do that. I'd like to see that. I want to see if I'm eligible. Oh, I got Bracos, Apex of Forever. That is not... Oh, man. You don't want to see stuff like that in your opening hand. I got this, like, all my really expensive cards. There's no way I can get that off there. See? See, this is a good progression, right? 2 mana, 3 mana, 4 mana, 4 mana. So I need to maybe put one of those back in the deck. I think I'm going to... Just because I'm not sure... So you can only have 6 cards if you mulligan. I want to have at least 1 land. There's my Mothra. That's good. That means I can put out Mothra round 1. Mothra! Now, Mothra is a card that's obviously intended for mutation. Whenever the creature mutates, put a +1/+1 counter on it. So I would then want to eventually, say, cast this card mutating on the egg, and then I'll get a +2/+2 creature with a +1/+1 counter on it, which makes it a 3/3, right? So that's how you just sort of level up your guys a little bit. And Sea Dasher Octopus has the added benefit of being a flash card, which means I can play it as an instant, which means I could play it at any point, even during my opponent's turn. I'm going to put out the Snare Spinner now, just in case. Got a good defensive barrier here, but of course, attacking with the egg isn't going to do much. You can see down in the bottom right-hand corner of the cards, those 2 numbers is their power and toughness. The first number is their power, the second one is their toughness. Attack damage and how much damage they can absorb. The reason why I like Reach is because Reach can defend against creatures with flying. See, he just posted Cloudkin Seer, which has flying. Typically, a creature with flying can't be blocked by unless other creatures have flying, or yeah, so we want to mutate onto Mothra, and so we want to mutate it into this, put it over. It's going to gain Mothra's abilities, which means it's going to get a +1/+1. I can also get an extra mana. He's got Trample, which means that any actually, I didn't get to keep Trample. Why didn't I get to keep Trample? I guess it only keeps... I'm not great with Mutate yet. It's a new ability. So I guess it's only keeping what's under it, their abilities. But either way, I'm going to attack with all my creatures because they could all withstand one-on-one battle against that flying creature. He chose not to defend, so I did 5 damage, 4 and 1 damage. Now my creatures, because they attacked, they're tapped, which means that their energy is expended. They don't untap until my next turn. He's going to attack with this and give me 2 damage. I'm not going to be able to block that. That's okay. I anticipated that. Trading 5 damage for 2 is fine with me. What was that card? That's just a card. I want to get more cards, see what you can do. More resources. So he's going to attack me. His creature's going to be tapped. So I'll be able to attack him unimpeded next round if I so choose. Okay. Can only play one land per turn. That's what this up here in the upper right hand corner is, how much those cards cost to play. I'm actually not going to use Sea Dasher Octopus as a mutate card. I'm just going to play it so that I have another creature. He's got a cool ability. Whenever he does combat damage to the other player, I get to draw a card. However, this is the first round that he's out. You can see these black lines. That means he has what's called Summoning Sickness. I can't attack with him on his first turn unless a creature has what's called Haste, which foregoes Summoning Sickness. But I'll just do another 5 damage. There's nothing to block me. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Return it to my hand. Ah, that's a bummer. Okay. Notice I lost my Godzilla overlay. I'm going to cast that again. It got returned to my hand. That's a bummer. But it does mean that I can mutate differently this time, which I might. But I played that at the end of my turn. I had enough mana left over to cast it at the end of my turn. So he's out there. At the beginning of your turn, everything is untapped. You get to start over. So I might be able to mutate this guy. I'm really bad with the mutate. I don't fully understand what's going on. So we'll test it out. But I like mutating the egg at least because then it's a 4/5 creature instead of a 3/4, which is obviously better. Windstorm Drake. That's a tough flying. All right. See, I'm going to have to leave this guy open because they're the ones that are strong enough. I'm going to mutate the Snare Spinner so that it is a 3/4 creature with reach. And so now he's going to be able to block. He's going to be able to block this guy, although they'll cancel each other out. And then he'll be able to block this guy and survive. So that's what we want. I think we're going to skip the attack phase and see what he does. If he attacks me, I can block him. If he chooses not to attack, that's okay too. We may be at a standstill unless he chooses to be aggressive. Hope you guys are doing well. Has anybody else lost complete track of time? Like what day it is? Like, did you know it was Wednesday? I had no idea. Wednesday's usually new comic book day. That's probably one of the biggest bummers, just like very privileged bummers about the pandemic is... Oh no! Oh no! How long? Gain control. Oh crap! He took my guy. He gains control of target creature. That means he has control. He can attack me with it. That blows. I'm going to lose my Snare Spinners. I have to block. That's a 3/1. Both of those creatures are going to die, but jeez. He just gained advantage. He just gained a real advantage. Now this guy, Greenwood Sentinel, I like him because he's a low-cost card with Vigilance, which means he doesn't tap when he attacks. But he's not much use to me right now. He's not much use to me right now. And I can't block this Windstorm Drake because I've lost my creatures with reach. That stupid thing. Oh, man. He has majorly shifted the balance of power in this match. Oh, what a thorn. What a thorn. I don't think I have anything in this deck that can directly attack a creature. Oh. Guys, I'm done. This guy, he has truly whooped me. Now, if he turns that back, I can at least mutate. He's got flash. I can mutate him. I don't know what he gains from that. All he did was make that creature stronger. I don't know that he was fully aware of what he was doing there, but it honestly doesn't matter because he's got 9. Yeah, he can beat me next turn. He can beat me easily next turn because he's got 2 flying creatures with the power combined of 9, and I can't win. He's beaten me. He's beaten me. Good game. Good game. I am going to concede just so we can move on. We don't want to waste any time. I'm going to cede that match. He beat me. It's all right. I like this deck, though. I like the mutations. I like... I just think there's a little bit of imbalance. There's too many instants and sorceries in the lower end of the mana. So, but I like these snare spinners. These are a little expensive, but I can start out with 4. So, I think I'm going to keep that. That might be a risky play, but I'm going to keep it. I don't have anything that can go first, so I'm going to put this one in. Special lands that can be tapped for multiple colors usually comes into play tapped, which means you can't use them the first round. That's okay. I'll put it out first round. It'll be ready next time. I can put this out there. I can put my snare spinner. This guy's tough. Lifelink means that if he does damage to a creature or me, the opposing player is going to gain that much life. So lifelink decks are kind of a pain. If they run away, you're looking at someone with 30 to 40 health pretty quickly. That can be frustrating. I don't like playing decks like that, mostly because I don't like using decks like that, mostly because I don't like playing against them. But this is an instant. That's good. I like that. Let's just go ahead. We're going to actually go ahead and mutate this spider. I want a strong creature with reach. The mutate cost is less than the regular cost. I also like that I get a basic land into play. So, do I want to attack? I mean, I can... Let's see what his decision making is like. I can attack. If he blocks, then I know that he is a player that can be provoked. But if he doesn't, then I'll get a couple of life lost to learn that he can't be goaded into sacrificing his creatures to save his hit point total. Or he can just do that. Oh. Damn it. Well. I'm going to take 2 damage anyway. Ugh. I'm going to put out my questing beast here. Look at that. A mythic rare. He's got haste. He's got death touch. He's got vigilance. No reason not to attack because he can't be blocked by creatures with a power of 2 or less. So it's time to just get him out there. He's going to just be hammering on this guy until he destroys him. Like that. See, I knew it. He's going to have a lot of those cards. So none of my creatures are going to be long for this world. My deck isn't very fast, so I don't know. He might just have a... He might just have a real advantage over me here. But I can cast both of these. Let's go ahead and mutate. Give me some land. I don't know. I don't know, my tactics may not work against this kind of deck. Alright, well at least I got reach. I'm going to wait until he turns the block. So this is 1 forest, 1 colorless, and it's an instant. +3/+3. So I think what I'm going to do is hold on to that and enough mana to cast in case he attacks with this. So I'm going to cast the Sentinel. I definitely want to... I just want to cast him as a creature. And now I have enough left over for this. So I'm going to stay. I just want to intimidate him a little bit. Make him think that all I have for my deck is just creature after creature after creature. So if he attacks with this, I can block with this because he has reach. But I can also play this card on him in order to make him strong enough to defeat this. Rats you control have menace. Create rat tokens. That's a pretty good card. I have one of those. Hey, New. How you doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. Let's see if he's going to attack. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? See, he's going to attack with that flying creature. What he's thinking right now is that he can probably get over my creatures. Even my creature with reach that could block him is going to be destroyed. So I'm going to pass on the attack phase. I'm going to go into the blocking phase and declare that as my blocker. He's going to think that that is going to destroy that creature, but I'm actually going to save my guy and take his out. So I won that little exchange. That was my last card, though. Not some grand... I don't have some grand strategy. Let's mutate Migratory Greathorn with Vigilance. I like Vigilance. We got Reach. We got Vigilance. I'm not excited about the idea of attacking. So I'm gonna stay. I don't know what he's got up his sleeve. He's got 2 cards in his hand. Oh, Death Touch. Death Touch. That means if I block that creature or he blocks with that creature, doesn't matter how much damage is done. My creature, I should have attacked. I should have attacked. I would have left myself open. I don't know if he was going to block, but I should have attacked. I mean, he's already back up to 20 life. Yeah. Oh, I'm just pulling it. Let's try. What's he going to kill? The one with reach or the one with vigilance? Because he's going to block with that creature with Death Touch to destroy it. He'll sacrifice that creature for the Death Touch. Ugh. I should have attacked last round. Yeah, he's going to get rid of the one with reach. Makes sense. Probably the more threatening. Those two will cancel each other out. He's left with the Piper, and I'm left with just one creature. Just creating. creating rats. What's he gonna do? He keeps saying he. I don't know if it's a he. What is Jersey 97 gonna do? Oh, that's a good combo. Create rat tokens just to sacrifice them. Well, there's one thing I've learned. There might be a little bit too much mana in this deck. Okay, I'm gonna get roasted now. He's gonna roast me. That one rat's just gonna... Yeah. Like a nerd. Like a nerd. John, I'm testing out a deck I just created with my paltry card collection. And this guy's roasting me right now. Any of my students still in the chat? Vincent there is an old friend of mine. And a tremendous jerk. These rats. Come on, attack me with them rats. Bring it on. Oh, they have menace? Ugh. Yeah, well, you know, it's a tiered system. This guy is gonna roast me. I can't block the rat because it requires more than one. This is... Slow the bleeding, I guess? Slow the bleeding. What is this? Yes! That's a good card. It's probably not going to help me, but... When she starts casting spells... Maybe I'll get some more spiders? I don't know. This is bad. I'm done. This is a bad one. I don't think there's anything in this deck that can help me turn the tide. Stupid Piper card. Well, he's got me on the next round. Let's not waste anybody's time. I got whooped. I was doing all right there until he pulled that Piper card out. Hey, look at that. I got some experience, though. Excellent. Let's check out some new packs. I believe, John, the cards that are available only go back through the sets that have been available during. So, Magic 19, Dominaria, Ixalan, Rivals of Ixalan, they're in the game. The data is in there, and you can use them in like the open constructed or whatever. So they're still there. I still have cards, but it kind of works like in real life where you can only... These in silver are the ones that are currently acceptable in standard play. I would like it if they went and had like special events where it was like, you know, here. Yeah, I know, right? I was winning. He had that one card that beat me, right? My strategy was working until that particular card threw my strategy for a loop. But I'm enjoying the Ixoria set. That's the one with the Godzilla stuff. But I have 2 packs now. Let's open them. Let's see what we got. See if anything's helpful to my deck. Let's take a look. Prickly Marmoset. Not very interesting. Bristling Boar. That's a pretty... I mean, that's a pretty expensive card for that ability. I don't know. Now, see, that would be handy. 1 damage to each creature your opponents control. That would be handy against a horde of stupid menace rats. I kind of like this one, the Lurking Deadeye. Because it has flash, casting it during battle phase is really cool. It's a good way to get a creature out there really quickly and simultaneously destroy something. It's very cool. Humans you control. That's what, actually, when I did a draft deck, I tried to build it around flash cards and these guys. It didn't work. It didn't work. But the Godzilla Kaiju are just card styles, so they're not actually Godzilla cards. I don't know what they look like. I don't know what they look like in person. I don't know if they've made physical cards. Escape Protocol. Cycling. Ooh, a rare wild card. The wild cards let you craft cards you don't have when you're building decks, so I like those. I do have other decks. We can play a different deck. So, John, the card styles are literally just things to make them look different. In Arena, it's usually like animated in a little way. It's almost like how they're doing holo cards to make them seem more special. And so the Godzilla cards are actually just a card style for an existing card. Of One Mind. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Wow. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Put any number of permanent cards from among them onto the battlefield and the rest into your hand. That's wild. That is wild. Anybody who plays Magic, that's the high you're chasing. To get those packs and try to win some more. But when you start the game, it gives you some basic starter decks and some starter cards. So there's no barrier of entry based on money. It's a free-to-play game. This one, for instance, I took part in a event, and they gave me a deck for free. You can also buy physical pre-made decks, and it'll come with the digital code to unlock the deck in the game. They don't do that with boosters yet, but the pre-made decks, you can do that. I've been thinking about doing that. So this is a pre-made deck. I've never played it before. Oh, Lord, that's a terrible deck. But I love these guys. You gain a life, put a +1/+1 counter. Those guys can get out of control fast. I'm going to keep that just because I like the Lion. I like the Senate Griffin. I've got to get rid of one of these guys. I like Angels. Draw 3 cards. It said Scry 3. I'm going to put that back in my library, shuffle that in. That's not going to be helpful for a while. I got 7 concurrent viewers. I think that's a record for me. People are more interested in Magic than Battlefield. Tapped. First round, no 1-cost creature. Go ahead and put that in tapped. What did he play? Pelt Collector. Woo! Oh, God, that's going to get out of hand fast. let's at least put him out there. If another creature you control enters the battlefield or dies. Holy crap! Oh, shnikes. Wait, that's a creature. If its power is greater. Okay. So that's one of the few cards that it wouldn't actually do anything. That's pretty funny. Yeah, let's go ahead and put that out there. Enter it tapped. I don't have anything else. I'm going to stay. I'm not a terribly aggressive. There's no unskinned version. Yeah, that's interesting. So it's like the hollow version of it. I have in Arena, I have the Godzilla card. Well, suppose your opponent's cast the target's. I'm gonna put him out there. I have the Godzilla card and I have the Mothra egg card, but that's it so far. I would like more. I just love Godzilla. The art is amazing. I love the art on the Godzilla cards. Yeah. Yeah, and I imagine that's what it would be. In fact, I think maybe a couple of the cards are reprints. I feel like I've seen the Mothra egg card before. Create 2 1/1 white soldier cult tokens. Ooh. Can I want to cast this first just so I can scry. Yeah, give me the land. I don't think I necessarily need it right now, but I'm going to attack with my flying creature. He can't stop that. 4 damage is 4 damage. Also, vigilance. No reason not to attack with that bad boy. That is a good card. Ooh, what's this guy? He enters the battlefield. Put a trample counter on target non-human creature you control. Who's got the trample now? Ooh, that one's gonna get ugly. Oh man. Oh, my camera's not shaking too much. I got a desk, but it was like an emergency desk. I had to get a desk very quickly, so I had to buy kind of a cheap one. And so it's a little wobbly. Now, why did he do that? Why did he do that? Oh, he conceded. All right. I'll take it. That's the only bummer thing about online play like this is that the concession, I feel like, happens fast. You know, like I feel like that was a I don't want to try to win. And so I feel like the only matches that I see through to the end are the ones that are super close, or I get dominated because I'm not likely to concede unless it's like at the end of the next turn. What do I need to do? 1 card and 25 mastery. I got to win 15 times today in order to get that. I got to win 15 times in order to get this. So that's probably not going to happen. But I'm willing to keep playing because I got a lot of people watching. This is fun. Let's try let's try that one again. That's a new deck. Because I'm a nerd, I obviously want to work towards creating a Godzilla deck. That's just for Godzilla. Yeah, I'm all right with that. Let's keep going. I'm okay with not having a one cost in my first turn, especially when I go first. I'm gonna put that out there. See what happens. Oh man, already gaining life. That might have been a bad move. I should have saved that. But whatever. Especially since it's not gonna help me against those. That's what I want. The Senate Griffin. Now, of course, there's like a lore and a storyline between each. I'm gonna attack. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? He loses his flash or he loses 2 life. Whatever. I haven't kept up with the story since like maybe 20 years ago. I was actually trying to pay attention to the story. But... So he's got a... So this is a black, white, red deck. What is a Dread Horde Arcanist? What? I'm not gonna lie, guys. I rarely use cards with this much text on it, just because there's so much to read. Arcanist power from your graveyard with that. Oh God, whatever. Hey, this, and then just let's gain a life. Let's see where this goes. Oh. Angel of Grace. Ooh, flash. Exile it, and life total becomes 10. Oh my God. Okay. That's got flying, so I can't block it. Okay. I'll sacrifice one of my tokens for, what happened? Oh, of course! Of course! First strike. First strike means they attack first in combat instead of attacking at the same time. Let's see what I got. Vigilant, can't be blocked. All right, flash, flying. Let's do this. Let's scry. I feel like I'm at a disadvantage. I don't need another land. Ooh. Put target attacking or blocking creature. That feels good. I want that. Let's have that. Scry means I get to look at the top card. Let's gain a life. I'm going to do it again. No. Cancel attacks. I don't have enough mana to do it again. I'm going to go... No attack. This stupid thing, First Strike and Death Touch is an ugly combination. That is tough. That is really tough. No! That flying and menace? That's the worst. I gotta discard a card. Oh, no. I gotta go with this. Damn it. Ugh. Alright, we gotta do that. Take up all my mana. Till the end of the turn, damage that would reduce your life total less than 1 reduces to 1 instead. Yeah, I mean, that's a good one. Just like if you're about to lose, come in and swoop in and save you for one go. But I really need that just so I can block this thing. Because it requires 2 creatures to block. And it's going to die because he'll choose to block this first. I can cast this. If I take another 4 damage, I can save that card. It can attack, and then it'll attack the next round, and I can get rid of it. It'll just recast it, but it won't have the mutated skills. But I don't know how that would work. Oh, Jesus. Oh. First strike, flying, death touch, lifelink. You've got to be kidding me. What is this card? And it's an Everquill Phoenix. Oh, that means it'll never die. It'll never die. Look, guys, I don't do this often. I'm out. I'm out. That guy's deck, too well made. He's got too many good cards. I am at a massive disadvantage. I don't know how to beat that. I don't know how to beat that. I'm on stream. I don't want to waste people's time. You guys want to see the Godzilla deck? This is what I'm working on. Red-green Godzilla deck. This was a pre-made deck that I modified. A red-green deck that I modified to integrate. But this is the thing. I've only started playing this like a week ago. And so a lot of my guys, a lot of my cards aren't that great. I'm still testing things. And so it's just a matter of dorking around until something works. So for a 2/2 creature, this has got some really interesting abilities. But it does require mana, and so early on, before you've got a large mana pool, it can be kind of limited. But 2 mana for a 2/2 creature that has potential, always good. This one, let's go ahead and put that out. I'm gonna go with this first. I prefer having creatures out there. I like Pelt Collector. Let's go ahead and attack. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power. There we go. So that's what we're going to do. So I want this guy to do power damage equal to its power there to destroy that creature. I don't want them to get a foothold. Let's go ahead. Let's play this enchantment. Creature spells you control can't be countered. Non-token creatures you control have Riot. Riot means that when they enter the battlefield, they have a +1/+1 counter or haste. They're already on the battlefield, so they don't get the benefit of that. But this is a big card. Ravager Worm. That's going to take some time to get out. Which is why I'm saving this tap land coming in tapped. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Don't give up, man. Come on. Guys, I need some lotion. Hold on. Is anybody else having a horrible time keeping their hands moisturized with all the hand washing? 'Cause I am. really suffering. This is what you want to see on stream. Yes, let it moisturize my hands. Uh-oh! What's that? What's that? What's that? Warden. Creature spells with flying cast 1 less to cast. Yoinks. Jinkies. Let's go ahead and put that out there. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Then that creature deals damage equal to its power to target creature. Boom. And immediately get rid of it. Boom! What do you think about that, son? And it gets to keep it. Good. No. Yeah, I love it. Do I have... I don't have enough to do the creature with haste. I haven't gotten a chance to use that particular ability yet. But there's no reason not to do it if I have the mana and I don't have something I'm saving it. It's just another creature with haste to get in there and create more. Like I said, this is a pre-built deck. So it already has some synergies working that I'm not very good at planning, or rather I rarely have the cards to come together. So you guys saw earlier I tried to put together a mutate deck, but I just didn't have very many mutate cards yet. So it is something that requires time and patience. Some would complain that it means that it's a pay to win game, but I just like playing. I just like the act of playing. I'm not a very competitive person. So losing doesn't bother me. I don't get stressed out by my win-loss record. Uh-oh, uh-oh, 2 attackers. I thought I had already done that. I really did. That was on me. He was waiting on me to attack. My bad. Let's tell him I know. I understand. Oops. Now here's a question that I would ask somebody in the chat. I'm not using headphones. I've got a microphone here. I can hear the audio on my laptop. The OBS Studio is recording desktop audio. Is the microphone picking up that audio as well? Is there an echo to the game audio? Is that something that's happening? I don't know. Oh, pacifism. Bummer. Creature spells you control can't be countered. Oh, that's the one I already have there. Let's target land I control. Train. So he has an ability that can create a 4/4 creature from a land, and then it goes back to being a land. So that pacifism on here isn't... Ironically, that's actually better than him just attacking by himself. Obviously, the ideal would be him attacking alongside a tree that he has animated, but this deck is working really well right now. I haven't gotten any of my Godzilla cards. No echo. It sounds good. Thank you, Yi Lin. I appreciate that, because I hate headphones. Oh, Sarah's Guardian. I gotta tell you guys, I love the Sarah Angel card. Collision deals 6 damage to a target creature with flying. Oh my gosh. This guy is probably just infuriated by my deck right now. I'm so sorry, my man. Let's also create... Wait. What happened? Wait. I'm confused by that. What just happened? Did I have to tap? I think I just miscounted how many mana I had. I think I just miscounted. And that's why it was a creature, but it was attacking. There's the Sarah's Angel. Okay, now I can't do anything about that one yet. I just need another land so I can get this giant dragon monster. Godzilla! Oh no. They say he's got to go, Godzilla! Okay, this gives him Riot, so he gets a +1/+1 token or haste. So he's got Riot and Trample. Lethal damage dealt to creatures you control is determined by their power rather than their toughness. So I don't know when that will come in. I just wanted to put Godzilla in my deck. But an 8/8 creature, no matter what, is intimidating. I can't block the Sarah Angel, but I can attack. And he's going to have to block in order to prolong until he pacifies. Damn! I've never gotten to use Godzilla. Damn! 1/1 counter. 1/1 counter. See, I guess, does it have double Riot then, maybe? Let's put this out there. Oh, I should have played the Pelt Collector first. My bad. He would have gotten an extra 1/1 counter there. That was dumb. That was dumb. I'm making a lot of mistakes. This is a new deck. I've only played it a few times, so I'm making a lot of poor choices. I am not a professional, let me tell you that. I'm not a professional anything other than educator. That's what I get paid for, right? I know how to write. I know a lot about children's books. That's what I'm a professional. I'm a professional then. Sarah's Guardian. Uh-oh! Is this the comeback? Those pacifism cards, man. They're so frustrating. Let's get out the Ravager Worm. Let's get haste and a 1/1 counter. Look at that. Boom! Did you see that? Got rid of it. All right. I am going to attack with nothing. I'm not going to attack. Let's see. No attacks. Not for now. But if Riot's stack, does that mean I should play this enchantment to get double Riot on everything? I didn't know Riot could stack, but apparently it can. She gonna beat me just because she got flying, man. This is tough. This guy, man, I love Sarah Angel. I always put Sarah Angel in my decks. Flying. Lots of flying. Might as well play it. Why not? Just go for it. Let's do it. Just go for it. I don't know. It's attack. And those pacifism cards, they're tough. If you don't have anything in your deck that can return something to your hand that you can then recast, that's hard to overcome. And I don't think I have anything in my deck I could get Godzilla out of there. Let's see the solution here. Even if it's just to wipe the deck clean, I don't care. Let's just get something. Something needs to happen. Make something happen. So what did we lose? What'd we lose? See, that's fine. That's fine. That would have happened. That's inevitable. That was inevitable. Alright, that's fine. Let's play one more game. We'll do a different deck. This is the deck that I've had the most success with so far. This was I created this deck. We'll give it a try, though. I got to cast Godzilla. And I've never used Godzilla. Every time I put him out there, the opponent automatically zaps him or locks him down or something. This deck is made to be fast, as well as take advantage of creatures that get a lot of bonuses for casting instants and sorceries. We'll see how that goes. So, for instance, this creature here, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, Fire Urchin gets +1/+0 until the end of turn. So, being able to cast a sorcery or instant means that he's going to get a little bit of a boost. Same thing here. Non-combat damage, I can use something like Shock to attack and then get the +3/+0. A similar outcome. Blazing Volley does 1 damage to each creature your opponent controls. That would have been helpful against the Rat deck. The jerk-face Rat deck. I want to get him out there first. I'm playing a blue deck, though. Got a lot of counter spells in blue decks. But it just says cast. Does counterspell negate triggering that ability? How does that say? What is this? Whenever Whisper Agent enters the battlefield, surveil 1. Look at the top card of your library. Spellgorger Weird is basically Fire Urchin, but it's +1/+1 permanently, rather than until the end of the turn. Do a little bit of damage there. 3/2. Surveil is only slightly different from Scry. It's put it in the graveyard instead of the bottom of the deck. But that means he's probably got a lot of cards that can be played from the graveyard or take advantage of being in the graveyard. Otherwise, he wouldn't have that card in his deck. Flying Death Trutch Hexproof. Ugh, Hexproof. That's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, let's just get rid of this guy. And, see, I don't want to attack too quickly because I don't want to lose this guy. So I'm not going to attack, especially since it's got Death Touch. Ugh. What can you do against that? You have to sacrifice a creature to it. because that's the only way you're going to kill it, is to kill it in combat with another creature. But that means no matter what, that creature's going to die. Thief of Sanity. Oh my god, look at the text. When it deals combat damage to a player, look at the top 3 cards of that player's library. Exile one of them face down. Then put them into the graveyard. Oh no. This is the worst. That's the worst. Boom. Get rid of that guy. Screw that. Shooey. What do I do? Come on, pal. Block me. He's not going to block. He's not going to block. I'm willing to sacrifice the Pack Mastiff if it means getting rid of that creature. He's not going to block. He knows that's... But that's the only play I got. That's the only play I got. Yeah, so he's just going to take the damage. That's all right. No. Ugh. Damn it. This is the problem with Magic, when you just run into somebody with honestly just better cards than you have. Mine are pretty basic. Because I can't do anything about something with hexproof. I just can't do anything about it. Just skip this turn. I can't do anything. Unless he... I mean, he can attack me. I can block it. But I'm not going to be able to stop him. Like, it's not going to die. That'll just destroy one of my creatures. Which, at this point... It's probably a good idea, I guess. But I only have 2 rounds of that because I only have 2 flying creatures. And none of my... Unless... yeah, these are just creature attacks. And this gets a boost if it's dealing an opponent non-combat damage. So that's not going to help. What I need to do is be in a round in which he attacks, I can block, but also cast an instant that creates non-combat damage, so that then this, surprise, becomes big enough to defeat it. And until then, I would just be throwing my creatures around. That's fine. I can't use them. I can't use them. Ah. Hooray. That's all I got. Come on. Do it. I'm just going to do that every time. I'm just going to start pecking him. Is he hexproof? Flying Menace. Yeah, I need to get rid of that thing. But I can't now because spent my mana. If I hadn't done this, I would have been able to get rid of him. But now he's too strong. So this is just 1 damage. And he's got to discard that card. Wow, this guy is taking me to the woodshed. Have I mentioned I'm not great at this game? I'm just not that great at this game. Bring it on, Cletus. Captain America, I can do this all day. I can do this all day. I mean, I still have 20 hit points. He hasn't hurt me yet. He's just confounding me. Matt, welcome. We're about wrapping things up. Good to see you. And he's going to destroy that. Surveil. That means his little buzzy thing. What is this? Demir Spy Bug. That's going to get stronger. I got to get my Shivan Dragon out there. Come on. Give me a land. Give me a land. Give me a land. He can finally hurt me if he wants. If he wants to just attack with those creatures. But he's not. Come on. Bring it. Is he going to defend? Do it. That's right, sucker. At least I got rid of that thing. Again, I still have 20. I'm winning, sort of. Right? Son of a bitch. What was that? Tap target creature. Target creature gets minus few. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Is this enough? No! Still not enough for my dragon. Damn it. Come on. Get that dragon out there, man. Whispering Snitch. Here we go. Shivan Dragon. Boom. He just needs to survive because I can use all that mana to give him +1, +0 until the end of the turn. You can't do anything about that. 2 damage to any target. Is he gonna let it happen? I mean, he could take it out. He could take it out right there. Come on. I'm willing to let it go. To get rid of that stupid hexproof death touch thing. Because he has to do it. Otherwise, the game's over. One way or another, I'm going to get what I want. I'm like Batista. Give me what I want. Anybody watch WWE? That was a reference to something that happened before last year's WrestleMania. No one gets that in the chat. I think it became a meme. Come on. I'm willing to let this happen. Death touch. Bye-bye, Shivan. That's all right. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Because I can take that thing out, too. I can take that thing out, too. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Doom Whisperer. What's that? Boom. Shock, baby. I won. I won that one. Pew, pew. That was good. That felt good. That was the first legit win I've had in a few days. All right. That was fun. Oh, what did I get? Hornbash Mentor. When Hornbash Mentor enters the battlefield, put a trample counter on target non-human creature you control. It's not bad. All right. I don't know what a Mastery Orb does. Maybe it'll be fun on stream sometime to buy. I don't want any of these. Buy some packs or a deck or get into a tournament or something. Change my avatar. I don't have a lot of avatars.
This will end badly.
These avatars, these are characters in the lore of...
Let's slow this down.
The dragon whispers of your demise.
Good news.
I picked...
The wild wasn't meant to be contained.
Vivian Reed just because she looks like Toriel in the Hobbit movies. You can unlock other ones, but I don't know how to do that.
Time to shake things up. Only through cooperation.
Put some fire in your belly.
To the nth power, carry the 1. Yep.
Dueling you will be excellent research.
Yeah,
I
that
wrote
guy.
an entire treatise on your impending failure.
Aaron, Koth, Daxos.
Oh, look at that guy.
Expect no mercy.
The whole of the multiverse will bend to my will.
Nicol Bolas was, I think, the big bad of Magic for a while.
I must lead my people.
Like
for
this
the
is
greater
Magic the Gathering's Thanos. He was trying to
Resonate throughout.
I think he
the
was trying to
multiverse.
gather something to take over the multiverse. I don't know. Anyways, that was fun. You guys have a nice day. I'm going to let this go at that. We've been about an hour and a half. I'll stream again. Obviously, I think there's some more viewer retention with something like this. Obviously over Pokemon. So maybe we'll play some more next time. Otherwise, remember, 11:06, you got some assignments due tonight. And look for some more material up tonight or tomorrow. But until then, you guys have a good day and take care.